Yeah.
No.
So I want to do a video as to why I'm not allowed to pray here anymore.
You already, brother.
Why? What's the reason?
Are you recording now?
Yeah.
Don't record, please.
No, it's a public place.
Okay.
Okay, no reason. Yeah, so they're not allowed to talk because they don't have valid reasons.
Don't disturb the table, please.
This is not your private property.
No, I'm saying don't disturb the table.
I'm not disturbing the table.
Be rude, no problem.
not
I
being
told you
rude.
nicely the reason why. Okay.
No, what's the reason?
I told you already. I don't need to.
Because you consider me not a Muslim, is that right?
But he is a Muslim now.
No, he believes this is life.
Oh,
Yeah.
So,
That's a please move.
thank you.
so that's the only reason. So we can.
In order to pray, and they didn't allow you to pray.
That's right. They didn't allow me to pray because the only difference is all the Muslims are waiting for Jesus to come back, and the only difference is that we believe he's already come back, and they're still waiting. Why would that be a reason? So in many countries, people who are like this, they kill us, literally kill us and break our mosques and paint over our tombstones because of this behavior. What do you think about it?
I don't really understand. You are a Muslim.
Yeah.
You believe Jesus is coming back.
We believe he's already come back, but this is a question of who it is, doesn't matter, right? But it's
So like the Ahmadiyya or something.
that's right, I'm Ahmadiyya, right?
So wrong.
But it doesn't mean they can. Where are you from, Ghana?
No, if you want to pray, pray.
Are you from
because
Ghana?
I won't
No,
ban you
but
from praying.
yeah, exactly.
I
Are you
won't
from
call I
Ghana?
won't say you are not a Muslim.
Are you from Ghana?
I'm Nigerian.
Nigerian. So do you know Ahmadiyya then,
I'm very well.
right? And do you know that Ahmadiyya are always doing good things for the communities and building schools and doing good things all over?
No matter what they do, with the akida they have, it's quite dangerous to Islam and to Muslims.
But it doesn't mean they should kill us, right?
No, they're not supposed to kill you, but the foundation is this. What's his name? What's his name? Ahmed? What? The first man who claimed to be the.
So I suppose
That's what
I don't want to
everything is based
disturb
on.
their thing.
That's what everything is based on. So that foundation is wrong.
Which
Now,
foundation?
That Ahmed what?
Mirza Ghulam Ahmed.
That he's the.
Oh, if you just come here for a second, because the sun is over there.
I don't have much time.
Yeah,
So
no,
that foundation is wrong, and I've seen some of your members saying that
Sure.
he said it. Like now, they don't attach it to that. Like they really believe in it. They will say he said it. That is the last. The.
Okay, listen. Okay,
So,
what
if that's
do you
wrong-
know that your top people? Do you know Zakir Naik? Have you heard of him?
Yeah. I know.
He agrees with us.
Zakir Naik.
Let me explain. Let me
Never.
explain.
He will never do.
I'll put the video,
100%.
by the way. No.
100%
Let me ask you a simple question.
Not him. If
Let
it's
me
not
ask.
someone
Let me
else,
ask you a
I will-
simple question. Okay, what is it that you disagree with? About Ahmadiyya beliefs.
If the foundation is wrong, the man
What
claim
is the foundation? Explain.
he claim is the last wow.
He is a prophet, right? Is
Never.
that
Why will he be a
okay?
prophet?
Listen. So, do
Because
you
he was
believe?
the last prophet?
Okay.
So who is going to
Do
come
you
next? Is,
do you believe Jesus is a prophet?
100%.
100%. Good.
Yeah.
Do you believe Prophet Muhammad is a prophet?
100%. That's
Great.
definitely
Okay.
that's the basic
Now,
of faith.
who is Jesus still alive according to you?
Jesus is taken up with his Lord.
So Jesus is no, but do you believe Jesus is still alive according to you?
100% is alive, but no, it's not in this.
So that means Jesus is the last prophet.
Jesus can't be the last prophet. When he
No,
comes
I
back,
just
he's
gave you some logic.
He's not coming back as a prophet when he comes. He's gonna just come as Messiah, the last Messiah. So he's gonna pray. He's still going to follow the way of the Rasulullah. All he comes is to make the faith straight and one.
Who told you that he's no longer a prophet? Where does it say in the Quran or any hadith that he loses his prophethood?
How will you lose your prophethood?
No, you're the one who's saying that.
No, they will never lose their prophethood. He's a prophet.
Listen.
He's supposed to die. That's the basic of him coming back.
But you just said
didn't
he's
die.
still alive.
He was taken up because he prays to Allah. He doesn't want the plan to crucify him on the cross.
Can I tell you what Zakir Naik said? And the video is there so you can tell I'm not
We'll
lying.
never go with you, 100%.
Shall I tell you what he said?
I trust him 100%. We never.
That's
go
good.
with
I'm glad you trust him. I'm just going to tell you what he
him.
said.
And I can call him to verify this. I can write him, to verify.
No,
it.
there's
So,
a video. There's a video of him, and I'll put it in the thing. Yeah.
Trust me, he won't do that.
No. I'll tell you what he says. What last prophet means.
Yeah,
He's the last law-bearing prophet. Because you cannot. You just contradicted yourself 1 second ago.
Oh.
You just contradicted yourself. You said Prophet Muhammad was the last living prophet,
No.
but then you said Jesus is still alive. So that means he's the last prophet. So you contradicted
How
yourself.
many times do you think he was gonna be a prophet? He was a prophet of his time with Israeli. They plot to kill him. He prayed to his Lord, save me from this kind of crucifixion.
But where does it say that Jesus is no longer a prophet?
You are twisting the argument. It's
I'm not twisting. It's very simple.
It's very simple and straightforward.
Have you watched
To die. Kulu. Can you complete it?
No, there's a lot of verses I couldn't.
All souls must taste death.
Sorry?
All the souls created by Allah must taste death.
All the souls must die.
Yeah. So he didn't die. He was raised. He was taken up.
Right.
The coming back, that's basic you need to fulfill. Just the date. He lived normal life.
In the beginning, you said Jesus was alive. You can check in the video, and then you changed your mind that he was no longer. Sorry, Jesus is a prophet, and then
he didn't die. He's alive.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah, that's
sure. And is he a prophet?
100%.
So I keep asking. I know. You keep telling me. 1 second you tell me he's a prophet, and then the second you tell me he's not a prophet.
Why would I say he's not a prophet?
Because
he's been a prophet and he'll be a prophet forever. That's the title.
Okay, great. So, who is the last prophet still alive right now?
Jesus.
Exactly. So, is Prophet Muhammad the last prophet?
He's the last prophet.
But you just said Jesus is the last prophet.
You want to argue. You just want to, I understand this kind of argument.
No, you proved my point.
Tomorrow. You understand what I'm saying?
But I'll just clarify for you. In the Quran it says Muslims can be prophets. Do you know this verse? Muslims can be prophets. I can show you.
Muslims.
Whoever you can argue with the Quran.
No, the Quran will never say that. I've read.
No, you haven't. Do you know the verse? Do you know this verse that if you obey Allah and His Messenger, then you can be among the prophets, the truthful?
It's not among. It's not among.
It is.
But actually, what he's saying is it doesn't mean that all men will be a prophet.
No, of course not all men, but you can be.
What he's saying is that among those who believe in Allah and follow His faith and obey Him and everything, they are among them. You find them among the prophets. You find them among the men, Muslims, and the good ones. That's what he's saying. So you can't.
So you just said it doesn't mean among, and now you're saying it does mean. But I'm glad you agree that it does mean among.
Men are prophets, isn't it? Among the men, God chooses prophets from among the men. Right. So you can't twist that. It's straightforward.
It is straightforward. So if you're a good Muslim, you can be a prophet. That's what this verse says. So just for everybody
to be a prophet, all the prophets are Muslims. God won't choose bad persons to be a prophet and then leave him to be bad like that and continue to call him a prophet.
Sure, but this verse is not about the past. This is about the future. It says that you can be.
You understand it the way you understand. You want to translate the way you want to translate it. It's never be. It's never.
That's fine. I'll let everybody else decide for themselves what it is. But you've just basically agreed and disagreed at the same time because it's a difficult issue.
No, it's not difficult. You want to make it difficult. You want to make it interesting and go on.
I didn't say it's difficult.
No, it's not difficult. It's straightforward. You want to understand the way you understand it, but I believe you understand it better.
Thank you. I agree that I understand it better. Thank you very much.
Pray anytime, yeah?
They won't let me pray. That's the whole problem. This is where the persecution begins. Thank you.